Have you ever wondered how one nation could turn against itself in one of the most defining conflicts in its history? Let's journey back to the American Civil War, a period that reshaped the United States forever. It's the mid-19th century. America is a nation divided, not by borders, but by beliefs. The North industry is booming. Cities are growing, and the economy is based on manufacturing and trade. Life is fast-paced, and the society is increasingly powered by immigrant labor with a strong movement to abolish slavery. But travel south, and you'll find a completely different world. The Southern economy is built almost entirely on agriculture, especially cotton, tobacco, and sugarcane. This agrarian society relies heavily on the labor of millions of enslaved African Americans. To the south, their entire way of life, their economy, and their social structure are tied to the institution of slavery. These weren't just economic differences. They were deep-seated cultural and moral divides. Tensions had been simmering for decades. Debates raged over states' rights versus the power of the federal government. Should new territories entering the Union be free or slave states? Compromises were made, but they were like papering over cracks in a crumbling wall. The breaking point came in 1860 with the election of Abraham Lincoln. Lincoln and his Republican Party were against the expansion of slavery. For the Southern states, this was the final straw. They believed their rights and their way of life were under direct attack. Starting with South Carolina, 11 states seceded from the Union to form their own country, the Confederate States of America. Lincoln declared this act illegal and was determined to preserve the Union. In April 1861, Confederate forces fired on Fort Sumter, a federal fort in Charleston. The first shots were fired, and the Civil War had begun. The next 4 years would see brutal battles from Gettysburg to Vicksburg, costing over 600,000 lives and leaving scars on the nation that would take generations to heal. It was a war that would ultimately end slavery. Its legacy and the questions it raised about freedom, equality, and unity still echo in America today. If you found this look back at history interesting, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into the past. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.